Angela says there's no light without darkness. I agree. Oh, baby. I agree. This says, but be prepared for the next one because it's not music, it's a poem. Oh, I love poetry. Okay, baby, let's do it. Since it's Men's Mental Health Month. Oh, I didn't know that. That's probably why the reaction that Wolf uploaded to our channel, Dax, I think, done pretty good. Yeah, not astronomical numbers, but it's done pretty well over the past week because of that. And actually, damn it, fruit flies. It's gotten 100% likes, and the comments are all positive. So that's really good. Okay, baby. So since it's Men's Mental Health Month and Father's Day coming up, you all should hear this poem by TSleeveless. Teach a boy to cry. Wow. Yes, baby, Dax to be a man. Thank you for that, Chaotic. Great song indeed. Thank you for this disciple. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
TSleeveless!
Voices and power.
Appreciate you, my boy. Let's get it. I'll do my best, dog.
I love poetry, guys. I love spoken words.
What up, Philly?
I've been so long.
My name is TSleeveless. The number one hardest thing we all have to do as humans in this world is be subjected to the evil and remain good despite the bullshit we go through. I'm a mental health poet, you know, to double tap on the last two poets. Mental health is everything. It don't matter what situation you're in. You could have everything going perfectly fine, your finances, your house, whatever the case may be. If your head is not on straight, nothing else matters, dog. So tonight, I write a lot of mental health poetry. Tonight, I wrote a piece for the men. You know, as a man myself, you know, I was subjected to a lot of like emotional brutality just growing up. And the hardest realization I came to is that nobody really gives a shit. So this is just a piece for the men. This is called Teach a Boy to Cry.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, baby.
People think the deconstruction of a man is some loud, violent occurrence, this outpour of bitterness towards the world, and in reality, the deconstruction of a man is a silent film, a common surgical procedure that the world didn't know it was trained to do. The breaking of a boy is the world's quietest natural disaster. As a man, there is no such thing as being stuck between a rock and a hard place. You either use the stones at rock bottom to build a way out, or you get buried by them. Ain't nobody coming to save you. The entire world is trying to construct you into its perfect little image, and the people around you are the ones who fuel the process of your manufactured masculinity. Some of us are going to make it through assembly, but we need to watch out for our defective counterparts because the whole world is going to use their flaws to define all of us. Luckily, most defective product is aware of its own shortcomings and tends to destroy itself given enough time alone with its imperfections. This abridged explanation of the process is how you become a man or a monster. Everybody knows what a monster does. Everybody judges the monster. Nobody questions its creator. Some of us are manufactured to make light of our peril, with jokes, if you will. Male comedians are magicians in this way, how they take their pain and airbrush it into something laughable. He, ha, ha, joke about a failed suicide. The crowd laughs, the curtains close, the comedian drinks all the way home. A man's tears are just funny that way. How they have to be translated to be accepted, how they have to be transcribed into an art form to be worthy of observation, how you have to bleed artistically to become a worthy topic of conversation. Funny how we can joke about a man's misery, but nobody taught the boy to cry. But they taught him how to fight. Nobody tucked him in at night so he doesn't sleep at night. Nobody offers protection to the protectors. Nobody provides the providers with provisions. Nobody looks after the overseer. Nobody has ever tried to guide the man who steers. Everybody judges the weak men. Nobody checks on the strong ones. Only other men know how subtle a difference before the transition. Nobody taught the boy to cry, so he would do it at all the wrong times. In the barber chair, getting casket sharp, remembering the funeral of a failed relationship. In the grocery aisle, breaking down because he's weighed down by the tears collecting in his baggage at a soccer game, remembering what it was like to be a boy running towards a goal. Most men Most men will only experience unconditional love from their mothers, and some of us don't even get that. Most of us have never even felt appreciation or respect without conditions or hidden intentions. We don't know what it sounds like to hear, "I see you, and I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're here. You really make a difference," yet the expectation is to constantly be displaying the strength and love that the world is hesitant in conveying. We're expected to have a thick skin but get judged if it turns to a hard shell. The first step in being a man is ignoring the hunger. Because yes, boy, you're going to be starving. Starved of attention, starved of affirmation, starved of love, starved of being told that you are enough. Step 2 in being a man is comfortability with replaceability. You are only as good as you are useful. You are only as valuable as you are needed by others. Should there ever come a day, boy, where you fail to provide everybody with a smiling face, then do not be surprised when they say all men do is take up space, and you are swiftly replaced. Step 3 in being a man is overcoming your fear of the fire, because almost everything you will ever try to build will go up in flames. Relationships, careers, hobbies, and yes, you are always to blame. Step 4 in being a man is understanding that by the time you finally get all the right answers, these questions will have already changed. You might achieve the strength of Herculean fiction, trying to balance the weight of all these contradictions. Be a man, they say. Definition unknown. Description keep changing. We men, so empty, so irritable, so this, so that. We get told what we are so much we've accepted that who we are ain't even up to us. The blame is always on us regardless. One guilty man's actions requires an innocent man's explanation. Otherwise, you're all guilty by gender association. There are 4 times as many male suicidal ideation because it's been hammered in our head that we're falling short of our societal expectations. Imagine being in a world of hurt for 100 different reasons during a nationwide emasculation season. There is a unique brand of sadness that follows being hated without reason. It ain't no secret while over 30% of us have attempted to stop breathing. Nobody even mentions the men who have succeeded. As the saying goes, every failure is one step closer to a successful attempt. There is no such thing as an attempted suicide. A man's soul dies long before his body has a chance to realize. A man with an old soul is just a boy who contemplated going ghost. For every woman that suffers the same fate, 4 men will follow her to the grave. And I try to hide the stats from the poet because he might romanticize them. He might mistake this tragedy for a love story. He might write a poem in place for the suicide notes that were never left behind because nobody taught him otherwise. So who's going to teach these boys to cry while they're still alive? A man with nothing to lose will view everything as something to take. A child that isn't embraced by the village will burn the village down. And he will stare as everything that didn't love him back contorts and cracks. He will ease his way into the fire until he finally feels some warmth. Hey, man, I'm just happy to be here. We all, we made it through a lot in life, man. My name is TSleeveless. That is TSleeveless. It's just T with the word sleeveless after it. If you want to follow me on Instagram, thank you very much.
Yes, disciple says, keep those heads up, gentlemen. Yes. Oh, Lord. I thought the Dax song just, it really did hit me hard. But Wolf, are you listening? If you're able to chime in the chat, baby, if you have your hands free, I would like to ask you a question. You know, I feel that as much as I try to be mindful when it comes to how to love my partners, my husband specifically, um, and try to affirm him and lift him, even though he rejects it. I think I do still at times fall short. Because sometimes I'm a brat, I'm a brat. And I feel that, I know that Wolf's main purpose. Oh my God, this is crazy. I feel that. I just wonder if he feels that if he wasn't as great or whatever, that he would lose my love or in my respect or adoration because of this thing that men carry with them. His goal is to make me happy at the end of the day. And at times when I don't get my way, I become a brat. And I wonder if in those times he's feeling the weight of just being a man and not being appreciated in those moments for everything else he's done. And I wonder if in those moments he feels like he's not worthy because he's not able to give me that thing or those things that I desire. And if it burdens him and weighs him down, it makes him feel like he's less than. And the truth is, there's literally nothing, no amount of anything that will stop me from loving him and thinking the world of him and admiring and respecting him for the beautiful human that he is. But I think that I need to do better. I need to be more mindful of how I handle him, how I care for him. Because I think that in moments like that, he's probably beating himself up for not being able to give me everything that I want. And there's so many times I can recall like losing perspective. And he's just trying his best to just be patient with me, to explain those things and nuances to me. And being a brat. And I can just imagine him feeling like he's just not enough. He's not good enough. He can't do enough. And that maybe I'm disappointed in him. But I'm never disappointed in him. Even when I'm not getting my way. I'm never disappointed in him. He's so wonderful. But I need to do better when it comes to showing him that he's everything that I need him to be and none of the things that he think he is. Okay, thank you so much for sharing this with us, disciple. The Dax video was a lot, but there's something about this is the spoken word that hit home for me. And I was able to kind of see myself. And it's not cool. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you all have to walk around with that weight. So sorry. Forgive us. Please forgive us. But be patient, okay? Work with us. Be patient, please. Work with us, and we'll get there. But no matter what, in all things, and this is something that Wolf started doing recently, past few years, and I'm so happy about, and that is he's starting to express his pain and his hurt. He's starting to just say, "Yeah, that hurt my feelings, and it feels so good." And that's so refreshing to me because I'm not used to him doing that. I'm used to him just taking it and eating it. I'm crying, I'm emotional, I'm expressive, and I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't. He seemed very stoic and just he takes it all. He just eats it all because he's trained in so many ways to just be that way and to not complain and to just take it all and carry the burden of everything. You know, for so long we were in dire straits with our finances, and a lot of that he kept from me. He carried the burden because he didn't want me to have to deal with that. And that's not fair. I want to carry it with him. So now I'm a big girl and he sits down and he shares some things with me and we walk through it together because he deserves to have a real partner. Someone is going to be there with him to talk with him through these things and feel, even though I can't really control the outcome of things and we're doing our best, at least he doesn't feel alone anymore. And that's so important for me. I can't share his story, but there's something that he would do. And I didn't know that until he told me. But I would like him to share that for himself. This is his story, but he says he doesn't do it anymore, and I'm happy. But that's why I always end my stream with love yourself, okay? Love yourself, you have to. All right. Thank you for that, disciple. That was wonderful, baby. I'm glad that there is a such thing as Men's Mental Health Month. We need that. We need that. All right, babies. Let me catch some of your messages and we're gonna move right along, okay? And so, Joyful, is there anything you would like to say, baby? Any thoughts you have? Any moments of reflection, introspection, or anything you'd like to share with us? Please feel free.
I think the what's the word I'm looking for? That mentality, the way who else? There was somebody else who said it, different. It was a comedian who says men usually only receive flowers twice in their life, and well, once in their life, and it's usually at their funeral. So,
Yeah.
and it's an expectation that is placed on guys. It's like, oh yeah, guys need to be strong. You see that in old TV shows too, boys, and even in older songs, boys don't cry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if you can't let something out in a healthy way, then it's
Mm-hmm.
going to come out in a very unhealthy way.
Yeah.
So it's hopefully a lot of this mentality bullshit is changing. I mean, I don't really see it because just going through YouTube, some of the new generation of younger women now, they falling right back into that old trap. But it's
That's very true because excuse me, it seemed like in society we were becoming more progressive people, progressive thinkers. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, the whole like there are women that were actually proposing to men versus the man proposing to women. Try to be more forward and very free thinking. Um, and now, yeah, I agree. It feels like in so many ways there's a digression. They're digressing, to this,
yeah.
yeah,
I
what you
need a
just
man
said.
that makes at least this much money, or I need a man that can handle me.
Yeah.
And I love the way that one guy said, "Why would I want to come home after long days of work and have to handle your dumbass? We shouldn't be handling anything. We should be working together. Home should be
Yeah,
my safe space where I can be me, where I don't have to pretend to be somebody I'm not. I
absolutely.
have to pretend that I'm somebody I'm not for 8 hours a day while I'm at work. I don't want to have to handle you when I get home."
Yeah, it's a lot. It's just honestly, it's about finding a partner that is compatible to you, that thinks kind of like you, and that understands and that have some common sense. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's important. And I feel a lot of us are unequally yoked, where with people, we're trying to force a relationship with the person that's just not really good for us. And that's why I'm a very selective person. Very, 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 very selective. Any whatever. Let me get some of your messages. Chris says, unfortunately, the one thing that men are subjected to is pointing out the one thing we did wrong or didn't do well, ignoring the hundreds of other things it builds up on us until we break it. That is very true. Disciple says, what kind of upsets me is not only is it Men's Mental Health Month, it's Pride Month. Pride Month is more recognized than men's mental health. Well, I think men's mental health might be a new thing. No? When did this come about? Excuse me. I hate boogers. But it shouldn't be. How about we not make it? Whoever, I really feel a bug in my nose, guys. Oh my God, hold on. Whoever, hold on.
It started in 94.
Hold on. In 94?
Men,
oh, really?
Men's
Health Month?
Men's Mental Health Month started in 1994 when Kansas Senator Bob Dole introduced it as a bill that was passed by Congress to bring awareness to the early detection and treatment of health conditions in men.
And when did Pride Month become a thing? So when you said when did it come out again? I'm sorry.
94 when Senator 94. Bob Dole, yeah.
94 was sorry. So wrong. I'm showing you my nose. So 94 was Mental Health Month. And when was Pride?
2000. The federal government first recognized the month in 1999 when President Bill Clinton declared June Gay and Lesbian Pride Month. In 2009, President Barack Obama declared June LGBT Pride Month. On 1 June 2021, Biden declared June LGBTQ Pride Month. So basically, just kept adding letters to it after that. But it started in 99.
Okay, so after mental, so that's wild. And I say that because I've never heard of Men's Mental Health Month. And that's because I think, the millennial people have helped a lot. They have made us very much aware of mental health, self-care, and even the part we kind of get annoyed with, which is the whole PC culture. And so I think that the reality is mental health, period, whether it's men's mental health or not, was never really a thing that we actually glorified. We never really spoke much about it up until very recently. So I'm just bothered by the fact that they would create a law or enact something that is done on the month of Juneteenth. Okay, of mental health, Men's Mental Health Month, and then decided to make LGBTQ plus community thing the same month. That is so silly. Like, there's so many different months in a year. Why choose a month? Whatever. So that's annoying to me as well, baby. That's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. But again, Mental Health Month, mental health has not been a thing that we spoke much about anyway. So it was done for whatever reason, but they didn't really, put any weight onto it. You feel me? Oh, Angelic says, I said to Wintersmith, he is always strong for me. Sometimes I can't be strong for him. Oh my God. That's the thing. Like, men, I'm sorry. And I hate to sound sexist, but we are what we are, and our makeup of who we are is what it is. And a lot, I'm sorry?
I'm trying to figure out what it is you're trying to say with that just now. Because I know you're going somewhere good.
Our makeup as in biologically female born. Yeah. So, and I feel that there is obviously there are differences with respect to how our hormones are, our body, all those things. And I think that for a lot of male individuals, it could possibly be because of what they are used to being told how they have to be, they have to be strong, but I feel that a lot of men are so strong, and that, yeah, women are strong too, obviously. Look at me. But you guys are a different type of strong, and like Angelic said, this resonates with me because I feel that Wolf is always here for me. He's always strong for me, but I don't feel that I have that to be strong for him. And I'm not sure if that's conditioned, what we're as women used to being. I don't know, but yeah, he's always so strong for me. And when it's time for me to be strong, I feel like I'm like struggling. I'm about to fall down or something. I don't know. You feel me? So yeah. Learning to love me. Yes, baby. Please work on it. Same. I have some good days. What about you, Angelic and Steph? Do you guys have, all of you for that matter, you too, Satofa, do you have good days where you feel really good about yourself and you're loving what you are, who you are? and where you are in life. And then there are days you just you're not really sure how you feel about you. Not really sure. Do you guys have those moments like that? I do all the time.
Not so much anymore because one, my circle of people that is around me has gotten a lot smaller, so I don't have people that piss me off and or people that make me feel that way. So, I don't have that trigger in my life anymore.
Gotcha. I understand. Steph says the only thing, and I'm happy that that is your situation, Sotop, your reality. The only thing a man has to do for a woman is to love her and scratch your back every now and then. Yes. You know what? That's crazy you say that because Wolf scratches my back every night. There's one part of my back that for some reason itches. I don't know why, and there's nothing there. And believe me, I clean the heck out of my back. It's not like it's a string of dirt or it's just something on my back over here that just kind of itches. And he always scratches my back when he tucks me in. So adorable. Yes, Steph, but some women gets tired of you, they throw you away. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The Disciple says, try being a single father full time. What benefit or help do you think I get? I don't get child support. If I did, she only has to pay $12 a week. She doesn't even have to pay that or won't. Baby, you are an awesome human being and you are a beautiful father. I get it. The system is not fair. It's not. All I can say is just continue focusing on your son because he needs you. And I'm pretty sure that to some degree you need him too. So it ain't fair, baby. I know what it's like. And I get that. I've been there. But just keep him in the forefront of your thoughts. And I think you'll do much better. Okay, baby? But I get it. It's not easy. It's not easy and it is not fair. All right. Oh. Very much so. I have days where I have no energy to deal with people or myself. Oh, baby. All right. I would say that, general, I'm fine with me and who I am, but someday I think it doesn't matter if I'm alive or not. No one cares besides my parents, so sometimes feel like a ghost. Well, we care, baby. I would be so hurt, deeply saddened if you went away. You matter to me. I mean that. You matter to me, baby. So know that. And I'm sure you matter to a lot of people in the chat. Know that, baby. You mean something over here. Trust. Okay? Trust. All right. Moving forward, not sideways. We got sidetracked, didn't we? Not really.
This wasn't a sidetrack. This was a whole different road.
Yeah. Well, no, I would say not sidetracked because it was still along the lines of what the song was about. So it just went deeper and wider than we normally do. So we're going to keep on pushing. All right, this next request. Chaotic, are you with us, baby?
You're my half-life sister. We ain't backing down. Come on, feel the rhythm. Ooh. When the shadows lurk, you're my guiding star. Cutting through the darkness, no matter how far. Side by side, what we face, we embrace. Soul to soul, intertwined in our space. Fight the fears that come at night. Half-life sisters in the light we use.